What's up, guys? Welcome back to Meebits Football live stream. A lot of exciting things to go over today, so yeah, I'm excited to be here. How are you?
I'm good. It was a great weekend of football again.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get worried, even though we still have 20 days of action at the World Cup. Yesterday was the first day since the tournament started. Really since June 12th, that we've only had one match in the day. And I started feeling myself like that meme of like, yo, got more football out there.
Yeah.
Like the withdrawal is going to be quite hard.
It is.
Even when it gets like semis and quarters where there's going to be like less games and even like a couple of days between matches.
Which will be weird because then you're just kind of sitting there like, what do
watch?
I do now? Yeah.
Exactly. So, but enjoying every single moment of it. It's been an incredible World Cup. Enjoying playing Meebits football, enjoying people watching the games, enjoying even the banter with Americans on X, who for some reason feel like we have to make all these changes to the most popular sport in the world to satisfy things, which is funny. It's like I don't want to get into it, but it'll be funny. Like we got a bunch of like non-Americans just watch the NBA finals and start posting about like, wait, if you shoot the ball from 2 inches back, it counts 3 times as much.
Yeah.
Or like all this stuff. So, but it's fun. I tweeted this weekend. I'm really happy to see so many people fall in love with the sport. Mexico's having a good run. So
All is well.
All is well. How was your weekend?
It was good. Just played some soccer, watched some soccer. It was a lot of football-centered weekend. But yeah, I agree. I think that seeing everyone together has just been like such a cool thing to me. I don't know. I saw some reel earlier, and it was about 2 people from Scotland, and they were all hanging out with like this other group from Japan, and they didn't speak the same language as them, but they're all just like hanging out, like just like smiling at each other. And I saw a video of it, and it was just really wholesome. I feel like the World Cup brings everyone together no matter what, and I think that this world needed that.
It feels like the right time for the World Cup to unite the world. Tell me about your soccer. What were you doing?
My goalie coach is in New Jersey, so he's been my goalie coach since I was like 13 years old, 13 or 14 maybe. But yeah, his name's Miguel. He coaches at Red Bulls. Awesome guy. And I was just training, getting back into it, definitely knocking the rust off. As you guys probably saw in that video that we posted on Instagram, I missed every single shot. So it's time to get back into the swing of things.
You scored one on the first set.
But that was horrendous. I couldn't sleep that night. I was like, I got to get back to training.
Guys, it's on our Instagram. You can watch it.
Yeah. Sergio had a crazy save.
I had a good save. Sofina and I went to play one of the many pitches here in New York, in Chelsea. And she was talking a big game, and I was talking a big game, and we ended up. There's more to come.
Yeah.
The first 5 PKs, I had a great save, and then she missed like every single shot.
Yeah, I have this tendency of going across my body. I get more like power with it, but it just didn't work that day. So
it did not work that day.
I guess we'll revisit that another time. But yeah, the second round of PKs is better. So to stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that, and then with it wasn't even a competition. Your juggling skills.
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, I lost count how many juggles y'all had.
When we were younger, my coach wouldn't let us train unless we got 300, recorded it, and this was when we were like 13. So I guess since then I've just been like fine at juggling because I was forced to do it, and I think it took like a week and a half.
That sounds like hazing to me.
It was horrible. I actually was so bad because from the beginning of that, I really didn't know how to juggle that well. And I was like, 300? Like, how am I going to get 300? So I just learned how to, like, balance on one foot and just do it on my right foot for, like, 50, switch, and then keep doing that.
So that's the secret, to be hazed at 13.
Yeah.
So you can become a good juggler. Yeah, because I'm not a good juggler, I'll admit. I mean, you saw that.
But I do think that juggling is not a huge part of the game. Like, some of the best players I know are playing pro now, and none of them even know how to juggle that well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
Depends if you learned it when you're younger or not.
I will take it. Wow. Well, what about food? Any highlights? Food highlights?
Guys, I was so boring this weekend. This is really niche, but Trader Joe's, I love Trader Joe's, and they have these like turkey meatballs, and my sister had them in her fridge or her freezer when I was staying there, and I was like, well, I'm going to eat all our food, obviously, because it's free, and I'm going to eat it. Free to be. And so I got put on those, and then I got the protein pancakes from Trader Joe's, and they were really good.
Wow.
But I had a lot of coffee, Blank Street, duh.
We're back to the DC coffee.
And then I tried what's it called? Zaros, maybe? Yeah, it was pretty good. I was unsure about it. I was walking in there. I was like, maybe I should leave and just stick to the roots, Blank Street. But I took it on a limb. And I think that, honestly, most of the coffees here taste the same to me.
They mostly all taste the same. There's some that taste really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, I've noticed, like, if I just get the coffee, then I realize, oh, this is not that good. But if I get, like, the milk with the vanilla, yeah. They all taste the same once you do that.
Yeah, well, I don't do the vanilla stuff. But I'll tell you what, there was a not famous. There was a coffee cart outside of the Barclays office. Mm-hmm. The guy's name is Mazout. And he had been there since before, like, the Lehman days.
Yeah.
And he was so popular that The Economist magazine, once wrote an article about him. And he was such a nice guy. I never had the heart to tell him his iced coffee was not good.
Oh.
But I had it every single morning because it was just like, it tasted like routine.
Yeah.
And
you
like,
start to look forward to it. Even though it's not that good, it's like...
Yes. And so Masoud, shout out. I'm hoping he's still there. Maybe we'll go visit him. Because Masoud is the man. But The Economist wrote an article about him. Because he saw everything from, Lehman going crazy.
Yeah.
People making a lot of money. And then the collapse. And then, now it became Barclays, and then I was there for 7 years, and Masoud was there every single morning.
That's awesome.
And he knew everybody's schedules. I mean, you could not hide from Masoud. You could not hide from Masoud.
That's actually awesome.
Well, we have a lot on the agenda today.
Yes,
last week we got lucky in that we got unlucky at first. We're trying to mint 15 Panini FIFA Prism World Cup soccer packs, and the system told us we didn't mint any. So we tried again. It turned out we minted 30, which is very lucky because they're now like $140 each. So we've sold some to recoup. We're now writing 20 packs. We ripped a couple yesterday, or actually Friday or Thursday. But now we have a few. We have a few to rip here live on screen. A shout out to the Panini collectors community of the Spinatron and everybody that's been participating with us on Meebits Futbol. So I want to show some love and continue talking about Panini. But I love this. I love the pack opening experience. We have 20 here. What do you think? Which one should we should rip like 2 or 3? Which one should we rip? Like, give me a number 1 to 20, Sophie.
11.
11. All right, let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 11. All right. Let me make it full screen so that people can see it better. All right, open pack now. Are you sure you want to open the pack? And we got, what do you want to reveal first, the ultra rare or the uncommons?
Uncommons.
First uncommon is Ruben Diaz from Portugal.
Okay.
Nice pool. Next uncommon, Frankie de Jong.
Yes, I'm excited about that. He's a really good player in the Netherlands.
Wow.
I actually love him as a player.
That was such an awesome reaction. Rare, Antonio Sanabria of 124 from Paraguay. And then our ultra rare, make it a Messi or something so we can pay for everything with it. Moises Calcedo. This is not good luck for me right now. It's not a good sign, guys, because he's from Ecuador, right? And we're playing Ecuador. But great pack. Great rips. Yeah. Great rips. I do love this National Landmarks card. Like, it's so beautiful.
So cool.
I won the Mexico ones. All right. So, and we have Frankie de Jong.
Frankie de Jong, yeah.
One more. Give me a number from 1 to 19.
7.
7. Okay. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open pack now. And all right, uncommons again?
Yeah.
First uncommon is Nico O'Reilly.
England.
From England. Next one is, who's this? Another English guy. Morgan Rogers. Never heard his name. The rare is Ibrahim Bajish. I'm guessing from Iran.
Yes.
The ultra rare. Please be a Mexico. Please be a Mexico.
Iraq.
Iraq. Christopher Nkunku from Le France.
Okay.
All
Good
right.
teams, but not.
One more.
Yeah.
One last one. Number 1. Let's go. Last one we're ripping today on stream, guys. And we got... Please make it a Mexico 101 of something. Ooh, we don't have any ultra rares this time. But uncommon, Christopher Bonsuba. These last names are insane.
Go on.
Luka Vuskovic from the Croatia team.
He's a good player.
This guy's disqualified now from Turkey. All right, not the best rips. I don't think we have... Well, we had the Frankie de Jong.
Yeah.
We'll call it a day.
That's a pretty good one, in my opinion.
I think that's the best one we got, even though it wasn't the most rare one.
No, but he's like right behind Van Dijk in the terms of like the depth chart.
You know, if you talk about Van Dijk, for me the best Van Dijk is Paul Van Dijk. Do you know Paul Van Dijk?
No.
He's a DJ from like the late 90s and 2000s. You were not yet born.
No.
Paul Van Dijk, look him up. He was like one of the OG trance DJs.
Okay. Cool.
Really good. I mean, because that's what the Netherlands exports the most of.
What?
EDM.
Yeah, they do. They're very big partiers out there. I won't lie. My cousins, they're like 13, or they were 13 when I was like 15, and I'd go and visit them, and they were just like partying every night. I was like, your parents let you do this? My parents would let me at the house.
I mean, the Dutch are...
Yeah, they're funny.
We have a good friend from the Bass Jackers, one of like the famous DJs.
Uh-huh.
He's a good friend of the Meebits and of myself. And one time Eric and I were in Amsterdam, and he wasn't there. They tour all the time.
Yeah.
But he's like, let me give you my friend's number. You can go to his loft. He's having a party. I just texted the guy, and it was... he was like, yeah, coming over. This is like our address, whatever. And it was an incredible place. It turned out to be Don Diablo, who was like a super famous DJ. And we were just there with him. It was really funny.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he was at Marquee last weekend, actually. Which is, that to me, the Dutch are all about cheese and EDM.
Yeah, Gouda.
Cheese and EDM.
Croquette.
Yeah, good cheese. We have a couple of punk friends who are in Amsterdam.
Really?
The Netherlands are awesome people.
Amsterdam's the best. I won't lie.
I
The
love
food, everything is just great vibes.
Last time we went, we didn't have the best weather.
Really?
It rained on a few times.
Yeah, the weather there is not always the best, but I guess it's just depends what time of year you go. Summer's fun. It's hot.
Yeah. Guess who's in the chat right now? Who
Diego?
we missed? Diego! Hola, Diego.
Diego's the loyalist live stream watcher.
We love Diego.
We love Diego.
Caveman too has been there every single day.
Yes.
See you, Caveman.
Shout out, Caveman.
And Caveman's been winning on the
Fantasy lineups?
on the fantasy
Yeah.
lineups. Actually, he was one of the 3 winners of Match Day 3. Caveman,
Senegal.
Gen Zero, and Anton all had full Senegal lineup,
I love it.
which I would have not thought about it. But they won. They tied 3 ways, so each one takes 0.33333 ether. So if you haven't reached out to Bojangle guy or Hunter, same guy, please do, and so that we can send you your ether. Also, if you won Match Day 2, which we had 9 people tied for first place, please, we want to make sure we get your ether.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Caveman, Gen Z, and Anton won Fantasy Match Day 3, Senegal. Pretty much, same lineups kind of.
Yeah. Which it's congrats to them, but I honestly would not have expected that.
Me neither.
Which is, it's always the ones you don't expect. I honestly do stand by that in soccer because anyone can win, anything can happen. But Senegal put on a performance, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But good job, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of Belgium guys, which
Yeah.
I would have expected,
A lot.
or France, but yeah,
Definitely would have expected France, but
not Senegal. Honestly,
No.
I love this dark horse pick.
Yes.
Congrats, guys. And who was the worst? Chun, chun, chun.
the best, worst loser.
Let's see who won by losing. Caveman too. Damn, he's all over the place. New
Wow.
Zealand.
Wow.
Oh, he tied with the Candyman. What a name, the Candyman. So Caveman lost by just fielding all New Zealand.
It's a good strategy, I'm not gonna lie.
And the Candyman, I like. Listen, no shade to Caveman for going for a weak side here, but do like the Candyman, fielding Norway as a defense.
And Portugal as
because
the
he
offense.
knew they were playing France, and
Yeah.
their France was going to have starters, and Norway was was benching the starters. Scotland as a midfield, which they were playing Brazil, which obviously did not work out.
No.
For them. And then Portugal as forwards. That's ballsy if you're trying to lose. I'm hoping he was trying to lose by winning or win by losing.
Honestly, yeah, I would not have expected that for the forwards, but like it worked out for him.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
0 points.
0 points. The full Scotland lineup, good work.
Good work as well.
Yeah.
And the full Norway too, if you knew Norway was going to lose. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Again, the first places. Caveman, Gen Zero, or Gen Z Zero. Maybe he's one of your people. Sophine.
I was going to say.
Gen Z Zero. And Anton,
Shout out
please
Gen Z
reach
Zero.
out if you haven't. We want to get your 0.333 ether. And while we're on the topic, fantasy football will return for the round of 16.
Yes.
As you guys know, there was like a 20-hour gap between the last game of group stage play and the round of 32 starting. And we wanted to make sure people had enough time, a little bit of a break to refresh, to reset, and we didn't want to leave people out. So tomorrow, come to the stream. We're going to be giving you the breakdown of everything that we're doing for Meebits Futbol.
Yeah.
Not just the fantasy that has a couple of new twists for the knockout stage, which I'm really excited about, make it a little bit more fun, more competitive, but also for the collection. We have some new characters joining with a cool mechanic. It'll be a lot of fun, and the team has been doing a lot of work to make sure that we continue to deliver, really like making Meebits Futbol the best way to engage with the World Cup. And I've been really happy to see a lot of our community members say, hey, like I really don't watch soccer, football, but like Meebits Futbol has really got me not just watching, but enjoying and following along that, because that was part of the purpose, and I love it.
It is the purpose. Like, that is awesome to me, at least, because I think that soccer, I say soccer, but obviously it's Meebits Futbol, but you guys know what I mean. It's kind of lost its charm in the U.S. or just in general over the last couple years, and I think that this has just kind of brought up the same spark back, which is exciting.
Nice. Yeah, Caveman, Bojangle guys in the chat asking to please reach out so you can get your prize. And Diego, we miss fantasy too, but it was fair to just let it breathe. It'll be fun for the round of 16. Trust me.
Make sure you guys come in tomorrow though, because that's where all the explaining.
Yeah, and there's some rules that are going to be different, so please make sure you come in. Obviously, put an article on X as well, and we'll put on the newsletter so nobody misses it. But new cards, yes, Diego. There are some. You're gonna love this, Diego. I think if you're happy with what we're building, I feel like
that's all that matters.
that's like we landed correctly, and then obviously we want everybody to be happy. But I feel like you're definitely at the top of like the target market. Somebody that likes football, but like really enjoys NFTs and collects and participates in a lot of ecosystems. So cool. All right. Well, we have a lot of matches to recap that kind of obviously set up the knockout stage. So why don't we go quickly through them? There's a lot, so we won't spend too much time on each, but there were some key ones. So why don't we start with our French and Norway friends?
Honestly, I thought this game was a lot more high scoring than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
I think that people definitely expected France to win, but like I honestly didn't. I thought that like Holland was like, oh yeah, like they're probably going to beat us. And I was like, all right, he's being humble, and then they're going to come back and beat him. But obviously Holland didn't play.
Right.
So it makes sense why the score is the way it is. But yeah, hat trick from Dembele. Yeah.
Second fastest hat trick in the history of the World Cup at 32 minutes. It was, you see, okay, so obviously Norway, they set out to lose this game. Right? They played most of their bench players, which is fine. And people are like, oh, you're in the World Cup, you got to honor the competition. Yeah, you got to honor the competition by trying to win the whole damn thing.
But this is also France. And like, if you're USA getting beat by Turkey, that's different.
Right.
You probably shouldn't. Like, this is like, okay.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it also goes to show, like, Dembele scoring 3 in 32 minutes on Norway. That is scary. Like, that's the
horrifying.
France that anybody that is facing France must be pooping their pants because they are the team to. I feel like after that performance, then you have Mbappe, and then you have Olise, and you have everybody. Like, it is definitely. We knew going in they were the team to beat. Now I think that's been validated that they are the team to beat.
I think this performance is like you said, scary. It's the way that he could score a hat trick in 32 minutes is unheard of. Even if you're playing, it's like Uzbekistan,
In the World
and this
Cup.
is Norway. Like, yes, they played their bench players, but these are bench players that are in the World Cup on a national team of their country. So it's not like they're just incapable of playing, you know?
Yeah, and what's interesting is that France's odds on the prediction markets continue to climb. They're at 23.5% now.
And they were under 20 before that, right?
They were like, when we started the streams with Hunter, they were like 12%.
Okay.
Now, one of the biggest climbers really has been Argentina with that performance, they put in, and we'll talk about it right now, but like they're now the second favorite, 20%. And then Spain, who I always thought was a little overvalued, and check the tape, guys. I've said that many, many times.
Yeah.
They're down to 11%, just slightly over England, which in my opinion, I don't know, they're not looking that good.
I think both of them are kind of
Yeah.
unimpressive right now.
I think I'll rather buy Brazil 5.8 than England at 10.
I could agree with that. Brazil has like the firecracker personality spark. Like, they're going to find a way to win, and they're going to dance when they do.
That's the thing, right? Brazilians have
Yeah.
this like gift.
Yeah.
They have this gift, and yeah, I don't think England has shown that,
No.
and yeah, not the best team right now. All right, what about Iraq and Senegal?
Iraq got a red card 13 minutes into the match, so that obviously doesn't help. But to concede 5 goals, there's been other red cards, and this hasn't happened. So I think that Senegal just has been really, really strong in the group stage, and they're going to play Belgium round of 32, which will be a big test because Belgium's solid. But I think Senegal can win it.
Interesting. Yeah, Belgium hasn't looked that impressive.
Yeah.
But again, like every team took a couple games to like get going. By the way, we missed France will play Sweden, and Norway will play Ivory Coast the next round. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about those coming up, but I just wanted to put it there on the tape.
Also,
Yes.
sorry.
Go on. No, please.
No, I'm living for the Holland content. I think that he is a hilarious player in this World Cup that's so unserious. And, like, obviously, it's
He's
the
a
World Cup.
man-child. I love it.
Yeah, but, like, he doesn't take himself so seriously that, like, he's just, like, he's very personable. And I don't know that. I don't know him. But, like, from what I've seen, he has Snapchat, and he's posting, like, Messi, you're so good. Like, just, like, random things that, like, he's literally a man-child.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's the type of character that helps fan bases kind of get attached to a team.
Because I'm like rooting for Norway now. I'm like, I'm
the
like his girlfriend's
uniform,
posting.
the
I
fan
love
base,
it. Yeah.
Haaland, like how can you not?
No, exactly.
You see, Channing Tatum was in the crowd, with the
Yes.
hair made like similar to Haaland. It's just awesome. It is awesome.
I didn't clock that at first. I need to stop saying that. So Gen Z clocked that. I didn't notice that at first, and then I was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes. And now that our darling fan base, which was Scotland, got knocked out, I feel like Norway's going to be up there. I mean, the Dutch, and we'll talk about it, they're playing in Mexico today. Mm-hmm. Another darling fan base with their Ricks, Linklins, whatever.
Yeah.
But let's finish recapping the game so we can get on to the future stuff, which is the most exciting things. What was the next match?
Spain, Uruguay.
Spain, Uruguay. Okay, so did you watch this one?
I actually did not, but I saw the goal.
It was. I think it was more disappointing on the Uruguay side than it was again impressive on Spain. Spain did finish with the same not record because Mexico has more points, but Spain did not concede a goal in the group stage. But Uruguay has not done anything in like 60 years. Maybe they take off the 2 fake stars from the jersey. They're still winning.
Tell our friend at Saturday's Football that.
I know. They're fake stars. Like, they're fake star. Uruguay has not done anything in a long, long time. They're like Temo Argentina. Oh, I'm going to get shot whenever I go to Montevideo for saying that.
Yeah.
And like, they're the only former World Cup champs that did not make it out of the group stage in a 48-team World Cup.
For me, I'm just like, how did they win a World Cup?
Well, first of all, they hosted like the 2 that they won.
True. And honestly,
and people had to like travel in ships to go to like 1931s.
That's sick.
It's sick.
They're all partying on the ships together, like I know
Norwegian.
Yeah, they're rowing the ship themselves. No, but I think that it's definitely hard, and I think they have an expectation for themselves, and the country does. and nonetheless, like they wanted to make it out. So it
So
sucks.
there's some drama there. The coach Marcelo Bielsa, kind of been around for a long time. He's coach in Mexico. There's a lot of drama. I think Uruguay.
Time for him to.
Well, I mean, it's the goal, right? You're a goalie. I'm a goalie.
Yeah.
It wasn't his first mistake. He made a mistake in every single match, not just of this World Cup, but like the last 3.
It was the one that.
Yeah, the one where he.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys watched it or not, and we can't play footage because FIFA takes down our.
Definitely
our
watch it
podcast,
though.
Our live stream from YouTube if we do that, like the last few times.
Yeah.
But right, it was an easy shot. It
hurt to watch. It was an easy shot. It bounced, but that you expect that as a goalkeeper.
He went in with his hands were not as they should be. His left hand was like here over his right hand.
Yeah.
It almost tells me that he was afraid of the ball.
Yeah, and I think that.
And it just like that's not okay. Maybe you didn't hold the ball, but you like
At least touch it. Like at least parry it, and if it goes straight back into their forward and they score, so what? Like that's better than like. Clearly missing the ball, and I'm not judging because everyone makes mistakes. I've made horrible mistakes before, but like this is just like simple goalkeeping that you have to save that, and that changes the game.
He was really bad. He's not been good.
But he asked the coach to sub him at halftime, right?
I don't know if he asked or they did it on purpose because honestly he made mistakes every single game. I don't know if you remember the second match, which is where like the ball went through the wall.
Yeah, which is a wall mistake, also a defending mistake, and he just stood there and watched it go in, right? It like hurts to watch it. Yeah, like watching that goal back, I was like, oh no, because like you don't want that to happen as a goalkeeper, and
and it's not the first.
It shouldn't happen, but
his stats are really bad. He keeps getting he was not the goalie during the qualifiers.
So why is he playing now?
Because he used to be the starter. Previous World Cups, they went for experience, and that experience they had, it's heartbreak central.
And I think that yes, experience matters, but talent is talent. And if you have a player that's better, like don't let them gain
like in
the
Mexico,
experience.
Right? Ochoa will sit on the bench. He's
and
retired.
He's the most experienced.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, especially at this type of level, especially if you have a good other goalies.
Because Lamine Yamal, he's 17, 18 years old. Like he's not necessarily experienced. I mean, now he is. Before he wasn't experienced. And he gained that experience and the knowledge he has now at a young age because of playing the games. You can't become an experienced player unless you play in the games.
Right.
I think coaches forget that sometimes. Me and my teammates are very passionate about it. Like every day after practice, we sit down. We're like, and then pretty much just debriefs.
I would love to be a fly on the wall on those debriefs.
Oh my gosh! Sometimes like the walls are pretty thin in our facility, and our coaches the next day would be like, "Girls, it's been brought to our attention that this is bothering you guys." We're like, no, you were listening through the walls.
Hey.
Which is fair. I would do the same thing.
Is the relationship with the coach kind of like a parental relationship? Like, does it feel that way sometimes?
Well, honestly, in season a little bit, but like I love my coaches. Like me and my head coach were texting the other day. We're like, I need to come back to Baton Rouge and we're gonna get dinner. And like she was in San Diego, so I was giving her recommendations. But yeah, I love my coaches. I feel like they're like my second family, and they're definitely like very relatable, and all of them have their own like personalities that kind of bring the team together. And I don't know how to really explain it, but yeah, they're
like
just
a family.
Yeah, it's a family. But my head coach is awesome. She'll just be like walking around like she's like, I got my hair done, and we're like, oh my god.
That's awesome.
Girlhood. That
is awesome. All right, next match, Cape Verde versus Saudi Arabia. This was important for Cape Verde because they qualified second, which I don't know. I tried to check all the brackets, and I was going to ask Oscar, our lead engineer, to give me the data, but I forgot. I don't know that anybody put Cape Verde going through a second out of this group. Like third place maybe, because there was like, I
think third place, yeah.
But second place.
I mean, it's Cinderella story for sure so far.
And the Cinderella story faces Argentina next, which is just going to be
insane. Because
Argentina hasn't played anybody, really. Like, no disrespect to other teams, but like the goals that they scored, and we'll go through them here. Like, they were keeper mistakes. They were keeper mistakes again. Messi's goal was a keeper mistake. The first free kick of the match, keeper mistake. So, I mean, obviously Cape Verde has proven that they can hold on. They can tie a world champ.
Yeah.
and they did that, and they can then just roll the die and try to.
And if Argentina doesn't show up, like Cape Verde will, I don't want to say will win, but like they have a big chance.
Well, you
at
take
winning.
it to PKs and then you just flip a coin.
Yeah,
right? Pretty much.
yeah.
That's what PKs are.
PKs are genuinely luck. It's has nothing to do with talent.
Unless you're playing me, and then you only score.
True, but we're gonna forget about that.
That was a great save.
Yeah,
It
was a great save.
I wish we had better footage of it so I could print it and like put it right there on the
Oh my
wall.
gosh, I'm gonna rip it out. No, I'm kidding. No, but I clipped it out. But when he made the save, I was like, I'm gonna cut that out. I was salty, pretty much.
She was very salty the whole time.
You know what?
Oh, I never played pickup with some kids that were there, and they would never pass her the ball because she was a girl.
Yeah, it was so annoying.
I told Erica that, and she was so mad.
I was like,
I was mad. I was mad for
Yeah.
you. I was like, I was
it's
mad.
just yeah. I thought we've gotten past that, but you know what? They're kids. What do they know?
They were like 30-year-olds, but
Some of them. My teammates were like pretty
teenagers.
young. I would say
Teenagers.
they were like 15.
Yeah.
One of them might have been like 13.
Yeah.
Didn't speak English.
Oh really?
No shoes on. He's pretty good. Yeah.
You know he's good. All right, Iran versus Egypt.
I think yeah.
Oh, I jumped over New Zealand.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Super live here.
Oh, we're having a fire drill. A fire marshal.
Test.
Oh my gosh! I thought this person was on the stream. I was like, who is that? That was so trippy.
It's Diego. He hacked in. Oh my God! Can you guys hear the fire marshal, guys? You're welcome.
This happened to me when I was streaming with Hunter because my building was doing a fire alarm thing, and then thank God it happened at the end because the next hour it was just blaring. So annoying.
Anyways, Caveman says it's been the best Web3 experience I've had in a long time. He loves it.
Oh, I love
So
that.
great job. And
Shout out Caveman.
he said he sold his car to buy football teams. I hope he did not do that. But shout out to Caveman. All right, so now that the fire drill is over,
Yes.
Belgium, New Zealand.
I would say an expected score.
Yes.
Definitely 5 goals is impressive against any national team, but you know, New Zealand has not been strong this World Cup, so I think that it's just a score that I expected. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny because when New Zealand scored, which was like 8 minutes from the finish,
Yeah.
that actually took down Belgium to second place in the group. And
It's crazy that 1 goal can do that.
yeah, and so they had to start scoring again. Belgium actually took 35 shots in the match. Belgium now faces Senegal, which, you know, I think all the African sides are very much dark horse.
Yes.
And then if they win and the USA wins, they face each other in round of 16. Will be a rematch of the preliminary game that they played in like March, where Belgium won 4-0, which instructed my view that the US was not going to be good. But obviously the US has really outperformed everybody's expectations so far.
I think the U.S. is kind of in a good position in terms of the round of 32 and the round of 16.
You guys have a way easier path than we do.
Yeah.
But
But
gotta beat them all if you're gonna make it to.
yeah,
the
and
championship.
I mean we run into Spain, Argentina, so it's really just
No, we got Ecuador,
potentially.
England, I think like France.
And England's kind of back on their. We'll get to that.
It's still England. All right, another kind of like real quick one. Iran and Egypt 1-1. It was a heartbreak for
Oh my gosh.
Iran because if you guys didn't see it, they scored a last-minute goal that would have sent them through to the knockout stage as the U.S. is bombing their country. So
It was the saddest. Oh my god, I actually almost was crying because a foot size. Like if it had a smaller, it was a woman's foot, it would have been a goal.
Yeah, it was like 2 inches.
Yeah, I'm like, and I don't know. I don't know my take on VAR. I think that there should be some sort of rule that's like, it has to be a leg or.
It should not be so. I don't want to say strict is the wrong word, but like,
Because
what really is so the offsides is, as a rule,
yeah.
is to prevent undue advantage, right? So that both teams don't just play on the other side and have like long balls back and forth, which is the way the game used to be played like 100 years ago. That's where the offside rule came. So you should not have an advantage. I don't think that 3 inches or 2 inches of your shoe being closer to the goal
Yeah.
than the defense is an advantage. I do think like, having like part of the knee, part of the hip, shoulder, like that is an advantage.
Yeah.
Because you can use that. I don't know. It's like,
But if your foot's stretched, like, no.
Right. It's not. It's not an advantage in that type of play, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're like trying to score and your foot's forward more than the defender, you're gonna score because obviously, but that's not an offside. I think the rule needs to be looked at again.
Yeah.
I think just like the hand,
just
like the hand rule, right? Like
yeah.
Obviously, if you touch the ball with your hand in the box, it's a PK unless your hand is against your body or you're not, kind of like just the ball hit your hand accidentally and it didn't stop a goal play. That's something that changed because back when I grew up playing, like if your hand touched the ball in the box, it was a PK regardless. So
yeah.
I'm hoping they change that. Heartbreak for Iran. Also, they got treated very poorly by the U.S. on this World Cup. They were not allowed to spend the night, so they had to like fly back and forth to Mexico.
Which definitely affects the way you play because
you're tired. If
you're not relaxing in a hotel like every other team is and getting fuel and doing what you need to do to prepare, like you're traveling, you're on a bus, you're just like go, it's obviously going to affect you and your legs.
Yeah. Then this side, Egypt, I think just quietly, right? I think Mo Salah hasn't really performed. We put him as a goal chase card in football. Probably should have been Haaland. But yeah, they still managed to get through. They'll be facing Australia in the round of 32.
It'll be an interesting match.
Yeah, kind of like probably like yesterday.
Yeah.
Just
kind of like a...
Talking about their match, I think England versus Panama was not exciting as I expected.
I could agree with that. I think that obviously 2 good goals by Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham. But
I was thinking of you. When Bellingham scored, I was like, oh my God, Sophia's probably going, oh, Jude.
I was like, yeah! No, I'm kidding. But
no, you're not
I was
kidding.
watching TikTok edits of the goal. But yeah, I think that England they haven't impressed me very well. Like there's been teams winning 5-0, 5-1, like against these lower level national teams. I say, like, yeah. And I just don't think that they've had a performance like that. And they definitely can, but they're just not really impressive right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And they played DR Congo round of 32, so...
Dr. Congo. I was cheering so hard for them.
Yeah.
I love Dr. Congo.
And, yeah, I would love to see them win, but obviously I think that England will win.
Yeah. I don't know, actually.
I don't know, but, like...
I don't know.
If they get knocked down round of 32, come on.
It wouldn't shock English people.
It
be
wouldn't,
like, oh,
yeah.
shite.
Our friends from the Queen's Fans Fest.
Oh, yeah. We should have gotten their number. By the way, Barry, a good, collector and also artist and founder of Sarah, whom we have a great partnership. He says, current offside rule completely diabolical. I prefer the simple idea that generally even goes to the striker.
Yeah.
Seems fair to me. Seems fair. I hope they take a look at it.
And I just think back at like World Cups 10 years ago when we didn't have VAR, we didn't have like.
Well, yeah, but that what a penal. The VAR would call that back.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because it robbed
it's valid though, yeah.
Of a 5th game.
All right, what is the one after this? We have Croatia and Ghana. Luka Modric had an assist and got the game-winning goal for Croatia in the kind of pinch time last minute. But yeah, this was because Ghana scored first, and then Croatia scored, and then Croatia scored again. But I don't know. I think that Croatia didn't really play up to what I thought they would.
They've been weak, right? I think they played really well the first half versus England, and then kind of just like, I mean, Modric is their star. He's 40 years old. He actually broke the record for the oldest player to record an assist.
That's cool.
So a lot of records falling.
There's funny little niche records in the World Cup, I feel like.
Yes. I mean, well, for example, we just talked about Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He's now the leading scorer for England in the World Cup. You would have never, thought of that? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe not. But, Luka Modric is the oldest player ever to record an assist at the World Cup.
Yes.
40 years old. And now they go and play Portugal, which, we'll talk about here in a second. And it's just not... I mean, they look great when they destroy Uzbekistan, but then it's Uzbekistan. No disrespect to Uzbekistan, but you're not at the level of a Croatia, a Ghana, an Ecuador.
I feel like Portugal because we're on the game right now, right? Yeah. I feel like they have all the pieces. Their possession is beautiful. The way they play soccer is very, very good. But I just don't think that they're really executing on the opportunities that they're given. Like, what do you mean you're in front of the goal and you hit it right at the goalie? Obviously, easier said than done, but like...
I don't know. Portugal strikes me as them with Spain.
Okay.
The way they play. A lot, at your point, beautiful possession, a lot of passes.
I think Joao Felix has really stepped up. He almost had that goal in the 18. Like, the way he set him up for, like, he set himself up for a goal that almost happened, and that's what Portugal needs, instead of players that are just kind of cherry picking, waiting for like the perfect opportunity to come and just like corner slot.
Yeah. They tied Colombia in a game that Colombia I think could have won. They should have won.
Mm-hmm.
Colombia looked really good, really strong on defense.
They looked great.
Great on midfield. But, if Portugal looked like they didn't want to score, Colombia looked like they would have gotten shot in the head if they scored a goal. Because it's almost like they were trying to create attacking plays, but not score.
Yeah.
It was very frustrating. Colombia plays that's dear to my heart, so I was cheering for them. And I mean, Erica was like, "What's wrong with them? Like, why can't they score?" I was like, "Yeah, I know, me too." So let's see.
The Portugal goalie had a good save.
Yes,
but it was one where Colombia should have also scored off the parry. So
it was probably the best 0-0 draw of the World Cup so far.
Yeah.
It's definitely on one of your niche records. So this match had 21 shots taken, which is the most first half shots of the 2026 World Cup so far.
Yeah, it was a really fun game to watch.
It was fun. I
was on the edge of my seat, like, and the fact that both of them kept a clean sheet just is a testament to their defensive side and the goalkeeping, because it's hard.
Yeah, and Portugal needed the win to win the group. Mm-hmm. Colombia was will be the first place with a draw. Colombia didn't give up. They just kept going. They actually scored kind of like the last minute, and again offside rule took that goal back.
Yeah.
Again, if you go by the book, offside, but I think the book is wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
And
so Croatia plays Portugal round of 32.
Yes.
Which that'll be a good game though.
Well, here's the thing: the winner goes against the winner of Spain, Cape Verde.
Okay.
Or no, Spain, whoever they're playing next. So Spain next.
Yeah.
So Portugal, by not beating Colombia, put themselves on the little bit harder side of the bracket. Mm-hmm. Whereas Colombia plays Ghana first, which is, the Black Stars are good.
Yeah.
But it's not,
They're going to,
It's not
Colombia's...
Croatia. And then round of 16 for Colombia, if they beat Ghana, or whoever wins Ghana, Colombia, is Switzerland, Algeria. So much easier bracket,
side of the bracket.
Say. So, too bad for the Portuguese. No Ronaldo goals in that game. Disappointing. All right, this game, oh my God, I was losing my mind with Dr. Congo. First of all, because they went down 0-1 in the 10th minute of play, which, Uzbekistan trying to save their honor and looking to win. I figured they're just going to go back and shut the door, and they did so pretty well, pretty effectively. And Dr. Combo had not really scored a lot in the World Cup. However, I followed them along in the playoffs because they were playing in Mexico in that international playoff where they defeated Jamaica in the last game. And they do have the ability to score. They have a great striker, I forget his name. And they kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Got a PK, scored. That was good for them, but they needed the win. So then they scored the second one. And then instead of pulling back, which I love about them, similar to Colombia, they could have just pulled back for the last 15 minutes and defended, especially because Uzbekistan had not shown anything. They kept going and going, and they secured the win. They secured their first ever knockout stage with a 3-1 that was quite convincing. And I'm excited to go. Listen, it's hard to cheer against England because we have so many English friends. Erica was born in England. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but they don't have birthright citizenship, so she didn't get it. But she was born there. I think the first 3 years of her life, she lived there. But Dr. Congo, you gotta go for Dr. I wanted their jersey. I wanted that red jersey. Yeah. Did you see it with the yellow accents?
I did. It's
awesome. Really cool.
We have a lot of cool jerseys to go over. Uzbekistan going up was definitely a shocker to me, but I don't think that DR Congo wasn't gonna come back. Watching the game, I was like,
It was good to cheer for a comeback.
Yes.
It was really good to cheer.
I love a comeback story. I think that, score, whatever, everyone's upset, and then you come back and it's even more exciting than just like winning fair and square.
100%.
Worst way to lose, but best way to win.
100%. 100%. Especially when like so much at stake.
Agreed.
All right, Argentina 3-1 on Jordan, pretty much as scripted.
Yeah.
They started. They benched some of the starters. They scored again from like easy goals, right? The free kick was a goalie mistake.
For sure.
When you have a free kick being taken, right? You set a wall. We discussed this, I think, last week. You set a wall, and then you stand to one side of the goal.
Yeah.
Because the wall should do their job.
Assuming the wall will block it.
She'll do their job, and you do your job on this side. So both the first and the third Argentinian goal, or the third one was Messi.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact same play. A goal with a free kick with a wall, where the goalie, right before they kicked the ball, decided to try to jump to the wall side, even without.
I feel like he was assuming Messi was gonna do something crazy, but then
do
it
that in
was
a
just
PK because you need to guess. In a PK, you need to guess, but in a free kick, you have a freaking wall. And he gave up 2 goals like that. No, I mean nothing to take away from Messi, but
it wasn't a unsavable goal. It was that's savable.
Yeah.
And definitely a goalkeeper technical mistake that you don't.
Right. But another niche record, Messi now the first ever player to score in 7 straight World Cup matches.
What? Like, that is so insane to me. I wonder how Ronaldo feels.
Ugh.
He's probably really angry. But you know what? Messi, he's Messi. And this is a way to end his last World Cup. And it's not even over yet. I think that it's respectable.
Very respectable. I don't think it carries through to a repeat, but...
I don't know.
Their first real test is Cape Verde.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Which is
if they dismantle them
test.
4-0,
yeah,
they shoot up. But right now, I mean, they played Jordan, they played, DR Congo and Uzbekistan.
Yeah, which are all... And they are conceding to Jordan, which is... I'm not saying that it wasn't a good goal and it wasn't... I don't know, but, like... I think they should keep a clean sheet to a team in the group stage.
Yes. I totally agree. I'm going to check something real quick here.
Because if Jordan's going to score on you, what are you going to do in Portugal? Or you play a Spain, and, like, their shots are even more out of nowhere, Because, like, the higher level of the team, the more unexpected they are.
Yes, I totally agree with you on that one. So, you know who didn't give up any goals in the group stage?
Mexico.
Hell yeah. Only team.
I love it.
Only team to not give up any goals in the group stage. And win the 3 matches.
They, honestly, even though I know you feel like they didn't play very well, like, that, I respect that. Because they executed, even if they didn't play that well.
We've never been a defense... No, I'll tell you what, the last match versus Czechia, we played... I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
The phrase this year in Mexico, so usually our phrase for the national team is "Sí se puede."
Mm-hmm.
So it can be done.
Yeah.
This year, the phrase, I don't know who started or whatever, but this has become like the motto is ECC, and it translates to "and what if?" And it's like,
Yeah, and what if?
And what if? Yeah, it's awesome. ECC. So
ECC.
Vamos Mexico. All right.
Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico, cabrones.
What is cabrones?
Cabrones. So Mexican Spanish has gone from having like a lot of bad words that were bad words to now they are just part of the vocabulary.
Okay.
So like our dude was way back when I was in college in like 2004. It was still like a borderline word that you wouldn't use with like around your parents or your family.
Yeah.
And now it's like saying dude.
Okay.
And
Way?
so way.
Way.
And cabrones
Hola, way.
Exactly. Hola way.
Hola, way.
Sí way, no mames way, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And so cabrones, it translates in contextually to assholes.
Okay.
But because it came like a rallying cry about Viva Mexico, cabrones,
Yeah.
anybody can say it and like it doesn't sound like a bad word anymore.
Yeah.
So that's like you wouldn't use it in a professional setting. Like you wouldn't like send an email like cabron.
But it's not just like a bad word.
But it's not like
Yeah.
We don't really have bad words that.
I know one phrase with cabron in it.
What is?
Isn't it like, I don't want to say it on here.
Say it.
No, isn't it like pichi cabron?
Pinche cabron.
Pinche, what does that mean?
So pinche is an adjective that means 100 different things depending on the context. And that's what I'm gonna say. We don't have one word in Spanish, Mexican Spanish, that means something terrible. It's a context and the use and the sentence and who's saying it and the intonation.
So it's just like what your intent is.
So correct. So pinche is just an adjective that makes it like a little bit worse.
Pinche.
It's like you say like ese way is like that dude.
Yeah.
Ese pinche way is like that freaking dude.
Oh, okay. So it's just like an emphasis on like that dude.
It's a bad, it adds a negative emphasis on it.
Yeah.
But you can say no seas pinche, which like you can say like almost like don't be a bad person.
Yeah.
Or somebody's like, oh, it's $20 each, let's do it. Or like there's a cover chart, it's $20. Like, no seas pinche.
Yeah.
We could speak for like hours about the context of Mexican words.
Yeah.
But
we got a lot of games still to go.
A lot of games to go. Austria, Algeria. I didn't watch this game. I just know that was the one game that we were like, oh my god, like they don't even need to play because they both need to draw to advance, and whoever wins gets to play
Switzerland.
No, whoever won got to play Spain. Whoever lost got to play Switzerland.
Okay.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like one of those midnight games.
So should you rather lose to play Switzerland?
Yeah.
Low key, yeah. So I think the 3-3 is a really shocking score to me. What is 3-3 is just a
3-3 in a game that everybody's supposed to like draw.
Yeah, I don't know, but
2 goals in stoppage time, which made it even crazier.
Yeah, and Algeria ends up playing Switzerland, which is a better spot than Austria playing Spain.
Right, way better spot.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that it was a game I was super excited about. I just think that we'll see how they do in the group or the knockout round. And
that finished up the group stage.
Woo! And now you have yesterday's game, Canada-South Africa, which I was not impressed with how Canada played, but they won, so.
Why were you not impressed?
I just feel like.
Because they're not like a great team.
No, but I think that they played great against Qatar, which is but I don't know. I think that they weren't really connecting passes or getting in areas that they should have been, but that's also coaching and it's tactical, so it's not. If they win, they win.
I agree. I think they were not being. Yeah, their passes were not good.
Yeah.
I was surprised that South Africa looked so dull.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Especially after they pretty much eliminated South Korea.
Yeah.
Which looked really good against Mexico, for example. Mm-hmm. South Africa was just. I don't know. The game was not good.
Yeah.
It was still fun to like see it end in regulation time with like almost like last quarter of the match goal.
Always exciting.
It was like 92nd minute. Yeah, it was last minute.
Yeah, stoppage time.
Better than PKs. But it was funny, I was at Legends, a big soccer bar. It was like half empty versus other games. But there was people, and there was this guy from Canada that I was with, and he's not a soccer guy at all.
Yeah.
And so they scored, and he goes, "Man, the best thing about that goal is not that we go through, is that I don't have to watch another 30 minutes of this game."
It's not ridiculous.
And you know what?
There's been games where me and my friend, like, if you're not playing, you're kind of like...
It's just not a good game. It was not a good game. Canada had to travel. If they had won their group, they would have played in Vancouver, but they did get an easy draw, I think, in South Africa.
And they played in LA, so it's really...
Which I have
it's not that different.
Canadian...
It's different compared to playing in your own country, but, like...
No, it is quite different. Like the stadium somebody told me the stadium was half Mexicans.
Okay, love that.
But congrats to Canada going through.
Yes.
And they will play the winner of Morocco and Netherlands. That is being played today, and it's part of the 3-game slate that kicks off very soon. Actually,
kicks off in I was gonna say 2 hours. I am so excited for these games. We're finally in the knockout round. This is like.
Is it?
Do or die.
Yes.
So
win or go home.
Yeah, win or go home, and I think that all 3 of these games are very exciting. My favorite, obviously, being Netherlands, but Brazil's game is going to be exciting because Japan is so solid too, and it would be Brazil's earliest exit since 1966 if they don't win today, which would not be good.
After the first group stage match, I would have said it's even odds. Now I think Brazil really look strong.
I think Vinny Jr. is just class.
And this is a stat that our friends at PM Analytics put up that I was not expecting. which was Japan has never won a knockout stage match.
What? Where? What? Maybe I'm so used to the women's team being so good, but
That is a crazy stat.
yeah, okay. I think Brazil's advancing.
And the market agrees with you. The market says 56% for
Yeah.
Brazil and 20% for Japan. Obviously, a draw will take us to overtime. There is no golden goal, so you play two 15-minute halves, and if it's still tie, it goes to PKs, best of 5, and you keep going until
Yeah.
there's a winner. So, yeah, Brazil. I love Japan. When I was there last year, we had a blast. Love the food, love the people.
Food's amazing.
Love their
Never been, but it
love
looks
their away
amazing.
uniform.
Yeah.
But I think Brazil's gonna take it. They play really well. Also, Brazil is a place that I went to 100 times when I was working in finance, so very dear to my heart. So Brazil wins it, but I think it's gonna be a great match. I'm really excited to hopefully watch it because I have a work lunch here in like 15 minutes.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I need to go. All right, and then the next game, Germany versus
Paraguay.
Paraguay.
This is in Boston, the home of
Boston.
the Boston, the World Cup spirit. I feel like they've had a lot of World Cup spirit aside from New York, obviously. Biased. But this is Germany's first knockout stage match since 2014 World Cup final. So they're back in it. I think that Germany is obviously the favorite for today, but I mean, anything can happen.
So listen to that stat you just like said. They have not been in a knockout stage match in 12 years.
Doesn't make sense to me. Some of these stats, I'm like, no, stop. It's not true. But it is true. I guess I'm just delusional, but yeah.
Yeah. And they are the biggest favorite of the day.
Yeah.
So Paraguay looked meh. So Germany 73% on prediction markets, Paraguay 10%.
I think Paraguay is going to make their exit home today.
Yeah, me too. One of my Latino teams, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. There can't be everywhere.
Well, you know, the last Latin team that Germany played was Ecuador,
Yeah.
and Ecuador beat them 2-1, so never say
True.
never.
Okay.
The last one, I will let you talk all about this one.
Netherlands versus Morocco. I'm really excited to watch this. I think that Morocco is class, but also Netherlands has been playing really well. So it'll be a big test for Netherlands to see if they can win this, and if they can, then I think that they're in a good spot. But obviously Morocco has Hakimi and great players. They've been able to score and win games when they've been down, even though that was to Haiti, but whatever. And it could be a high-scoring game because both teams have not been the best defensively.
Yes.
Which, another test for Netherlands, they have not had a clean sheet, I want to say 8 games.
Wow.
So, I know in that locker room, their coach is like, get the clean sheet, please.
Yeah.
Especially as a goalkeeper, like, it's a lot of film to go over.
They're playing in Monterrey.
Yeah.
Which is where I did my first half of college in Mexico, which is that beautiful stadium that you can see the mountain through.
So pretty.
The mayor is a hype beast.
Yeah.
And even though FIFA requires local host cities to be neutral, he's turned Monterrey into like the Netherlands. They
love it.
They put up banners of the Dutch flag and the emblem all over the city. People are up in arms because they're like, dude, what the heck? We're supposed to be neutral. He went up to like, you know, that bus that they take for like the cheers.
Yeah.
He went to like welcome it into the city, like on the highway. Like he's crazy for the Netherlands.
Wild.
The Moroccans are like, the Moroccans have been there since like Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Just completely ignored them. The Dutch arrived last night, I think.
Yeah.
And he's literally turned the city into like little Amsterdam, which is really, really funny.
I love it. I think that Netherlands does have great fan base.
Okay. Score predictions real quick. Brazil, Japan. Rapid fire.
3-1. Brazil.
Germany, Paraguay.
2-0 Germany.
Netherlands, Morocco.
2-1. Netherlands.
I think we're gonna get a Brazil, Japan 2-2.
Okay.
And then a Germany, Paraguay 3-0.
Okay.
And a 3-1 Netherlands, Morocco. All right, let me check the chat before we go. Caveman has family in Guanajuato. My grandmother was from there. And yeah, any OG Meebit questions, Caveman, in the Discord with the team. Wow, 1 hour on the dot.
A lot of exciting stuff. Tomorrow, I cannot wait to recap these games and also go over the lineups. Or not lineups, but the fantasy game for the run of 16.
We have the fantasy.
Legends reveal.
Ooh, just dropped the alpha right there. What'd you say? What was the first word?
Legends
Legends?
reveal.
Legends. Maybe it's Football Legends.
Yeah.
Coming tomorrow.
Right on.
Hey!
Guys,
so
I'm the worst.
she just dropped the alpha. I love it. I love
Literally,
it. You guys can just imagine what's coming. It's going to involve throwing some stuff into the fire.
Yeah.
But we're very excited about it. And then you'll guys hear all about our new fantasy football game for the knockout stages that starts in round of 16, so that people have enough time to get everything in.
And if you enjoyed the group stage
You're gonna love
lineups, you're gonna love the knockout.
Yes, and you're gonna love the Legends.
Yes.
The Legends. We'll just leave it at that with Sophine and the alpha reveal. And then what else? Good luck to all the teams playing today.
Yeah.
And to all the fan bases. And remember, guys, we're here every single morning,
10:30.
Monday to Friday, 10:30 a.m. We really appreciate the support. We have a lot of other stuff coming up. We still have a full 2 cases of Panini stickers, physical stickers,
Yes.
that we're planning on ripping and putting in the album the days where the knockout stage doesn't have games, so we'll have plenty of time. So otherwise
And
we'll have
more coffee reviews, food reviews, whatever you guys want to hear.
coffee reviews, sushi reviews, Instagram. We're gonna go play some more pickup.
Yes.
Instagram and YouTube at the Meebits. Love you guys.
See you
Awesome
tomorrow.
show today. Thank you, Sophine. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, good luck.